So, once again, good morning to all. And continuing with our cash book, today I will explain you some of the transactions, and you will note down those transactions so that while doing the practical questions, you will not face any sort of difficulty or confusion, right? The transactions yesterday I have told you about a double column cash book with bank column, cash book with bank column. Cash book with bank column means that we will not prepare a separate bank account. Instead, with the cash only, we will make a separate column of bank in which we will show all the transactions related to bank. And I told you yesterday about opening balance of cash, opening balance of bank, debit balance, which is to be placed on the debit side of cash book, and overdraft balance or credit balance of bank. Whenever this case is there, overdraft balance or credit balance of bank, we will write it on the credit side. Overdraft balance means that we have withdrawn more than our deposits from the bank. Suppose you have only 50,000 in the bank, but the bank has given you the credit limit of say 1 lakh. You can withdraw 1 lakh rupees also. You can withdraw up to 1 lakh, irrespective of what amount is there in the bank. Irrespective of what amount is there in the bank. Even if in your bank you have only 20,000, you can withdraw more than that. That is called overdraft facility. Bank charges interest for it. Bank charges interest. It is a type of short loan. It is a type of short loan. So when this overdraft balance is given, it means that we have negative balance in the bank. So that you will write on the credit side. If you remember, I explained you about contra entries. Contra entries. And I gave you 3 examples of
Yes, sir.
entries. 3 examples means I told you these are the 3 contra entries. I will ask from Ankit. Ankit, tell me the 3 contra entries. Examples. Ankit, Anurag, tell me the 3 contra entries I explained you yesterday. Anurag, can
Yes, sir.
yes, Anurag, 3 contra entries. Don't know. Ansika is raising hand. Ansika Arora. Yes, please.
So when we withdrew cash from the bank for
Okay.
office use, then contra entry.
Very good.
And when we deposit money or open a new bank account, then it is also a contra entry.
Very good. When we open a new account in the bank or we deposit some money in the bank, in these both cases, we are reducing the cash balance in the office because we will deposit the money in the bank. Whenever we will open a new account or we will deposit money in the bank, in both the cases, the money will go away from the office and it will be deposited in the bank. So means to say cash in office will reduce and cash at bank will increase. And contra entry means increase and decrease in cash. Increase and decrease in cash at the same time, in the same transaction. So in these two cases which Sika has told of depositing money in the bank and opening a new account in the bank, in these both cases, though the transactions are different, but the effect is same. The effect is money will be deposited in the bank. So cash will increase in the bank, but at the same time, cash will decrease in the office in hand. Cash in hand will decrease, whereas cash in the office, in the bank will increase. This is one example. It means two example, but the effect is same. And the third one she told, withdrew money from bank for office use, or withdrawal of money from bank for office use. Office use, not personal use. Don't get confused. Or personal use is different. But for office use, when we will withdraw money from the bank, then what will happen? Money will reduce in the bank. If suppose bank में आपके 50,000 रुपए जमा है and you withdraw 10,000 rupees, so in the bank amount left will be 40,000. Bank balance will reduce, and in the office or cash in hand will increase, because that 10,000 withdrawal from the bank will come to the office for office use. Then we can use that money for the office purpose, for the regular day-to-day expenses. So in this case, cash at bank is reducing, whereas cash in the office is increasing. That is why it is also a contra entry. There are these three examples of contra entries. Only three examples of contra entries: two, deposit and opening a new account, and one, withdrawing money from the bank for the office use. These are the contra entries. Very good. Ansika gets marks for that. Very good. After this, I have told you about payment of expenses. Payment of expenses either by cash, in cash, or by check. So in the cash book with bank column, on the credit side, there will be two columns, cash and bank. If the payment is made in cash, we will write in the cash column. If the payment is made by check, it means we will write it in the bank column. Very simple. You will write the name of the expense. You will write the name of the expense or the reason why the payment is made. Name of the expense means salary, wages, rent, commission, interest. These are normal expenses. Advertisement, charity, donation. These when you pay money, you will write these things, these expenses, name of the expense, or the reason why you are paying. By purchase, you will write by purchase. By purchase means you have purchased some goods. By purchase, in cash you have written 50,000. It means you have purchased goods costing 50,000 rupees. By purchase, you have written 50,000 in the bank column. It means you have purchased goods and you have paid money by check. You have made the payment by check. That is why you have written it in the bank column. You have written there by drawing, by By drawing means proprietor has withdrawn money from the office. From the office. He has taken suppose 10,000 rupees for personal use. So we will write by drawing cash. In cash column we will write 10,000. If he has withdrawn from the bank, we will write by drawing in the bank column 10,000 rupees. Or you make payments to your creditors, creditors for cash, creditors for goods. अगर आपने सामान उधार लिया किसी से, they are your creditors. You will write by Akshay Kumar. By Akshay Kumar means we have made payment to Akshay Kumar, right? And we have made payment to by Harshit. We have made payment to Harshit. Why we have made payment? Because maybe we have taken loan from them, or maybe we have taken some goods from them, or maybe we have taken some services from them and we are paying them. So on the payment side, on the credit side, we will write the name of the expense, or we will write the reason why we are making payment, like by purchase, by drawing, or we will write the name to whom the payment is made, by Suresh, by Ramesh, by Harshit, by Arjun, right? By Jason. We will write the name of the person to whom the payment is made. This is very simple. Payment side is very simple. We have to write in the cash column if the payment is made in cash, and we have to write in the we will say bank column. We will write in the bank column if the payment is made by check. If the payment is made by check. Is it clear to everyone? I have told you 4 or 5 things about cash book with bank column. About opening balance, I have told you debit balance of cash in hand and cash at bank. The first entry, you will write there to balance brought down. To balance brought down, BD, and you will write in cash column and bank column the amount. Second option, second case, if the bank balance is credit or overdraft, you will write on the credit side by balance brought down. You will write by balance brought down, and you will write the amount in the bank column. Very simple. Then I told you about contra entries and gave the example of contra entries. 3 examples are given. Please, many of you are just sitting. Note down when I will ask again, and if you don't answer, you will have good from me. You think that you will always remember it, always you can recall. No. Keep noting all the important points, important transactions, important concepts. They will be helpful for you. You can't remember all the things, you know. It is very difficult. Somewhere it should be written. So the 3 examples of contra entry, once again, depositing money in the bank, opening a new account in the bank, or withdrawing money from the bank for office use are the 3 examples of contra entries. How these contra entries are done in the cash book, I have told you yesterday. Go through that lecture again. Then I told you about all the expenses or all the payments made either in cash or by check. If the payment is made by check, write it in the bank column. If the payment is made in cash, write it in the cash column. How you will know that payment is made in cash or check? If the payment is made in by check, it will be written in the transaction specifically. In the transaction, it will be given paid salary by check, paid salary by check, paid wages by check, या by bank. If nothing is mentioned about check or bank, it means it is cash. It means it will be in cash. उसमें लिखा है सिर्फ paid salary, paid wages, paid rent, paid for installation of machinery, paid to Mr. Prince. इन सब का मतलब है पेमेंट इज मेड इन कैश. इन कैश, because check is not mentioned there. Because check is not mentioned. If check is not mentioned, it is cash. And all the payments will be written in the credit side. And I told you what you will write there. You will write the name of the expense. Name of the expense: salary, rent, wages, cartage, commission, advertisement, donation, charity, all these different type of expenses. Name you will write, or you will write the name of the person or party to whom you are making the payment, or you will write the reason why the payment is made, like by purchase, by drawing. These are different reasons. Now we come to the debit side, which is important. In debit side, we will receive cash. Receipt of cash will be recorded on the debit side. This you know. And receipt side, payment will also be recorded either in cash or you will receive check. Payment will be also received either in cash or through check. So today also I will only tell you about cash receipt. In the next class, which will be on Monday now, next class will be on Monday now. Tomorrow we have 15th August celebration. I will talk about it later on. First, let me finish this. When cash is received, Renee, what are the different options from where we can receive the cash? Sahiba, what are the different options where we can receive cash? Sahiba, can you listen? Sahiba cannot listen. Harshit, Harshit also cannot listen. Bilal,
Sir, commission receive, rent receive, or discount.
Sale.
yes, right, you are right.
Information.
Ansika,
So when a debtor pays a debt,
okay. When some person, our debtor, makes us payment, we receive payment, okay.
so when
Sale.
we get
Yes, sale of goods.
interest.
Yeah, we receive interest. We receive different incomes. That can be in the form of interest, commission, right? Dividend.
Rent,
We receive
Rent,
money on the sale of
income.
goods, cash sale of goods. Very right. We receive payments from different persons. Those who owe to us. Owe to us means we have sold them goods on credit, or we have lent them some money, or we have provided them some service. Then also those payments will be received. So debit side, what we will write? We will write the name of the income. Name of the income. We will write to rent, to commission, to interest, to dividend. Also, we will write the name of the person who is making us payment. To Varun, to Arjun, to Ankit, means they are making payment to us. And if they are making payment, they will make payment either in cash or through a check. About check, we will talk later. But if they are making payment in cash, we will write it in the cash column. We will write it in the cash column. So all the payments received will be recorded in the cash column if they are received in cash. What will happen when we will receive payment in by check? I will tell you in the next class. So that is all for today about the cash book, double column cash book. This was just a theory class to tell you different concept, to tell you about different transactions I wanted to tell you. And because it is in the lecture form, you can always go to the YouTube and listen it again, and you can revise. You can revise all the transactions, which side it will be recorded, what will be written, what are the conditions and all. So this is all for today. And about tomorrow, I wanted to tell you, tomorrow we have our class at 8 a.m. 8 a.m. 8 o'clock in the morning, in the school dress with our national flag. You should have a national flag with you, and it should be visible in the camera. You will be in the school dress. You can also like post like some picture of some leader, or you can also dress up those who are performing. Many of our students are performing tomorrow. Tomorrow we will have our combined class A, 11th A, 11th B and 11th C. Okay, so now I will tell you about it in detail. Let us first stop the recording.